I stayed at the Hôtel Mondial recently, and I am going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at the Timotel Paris Gare de Lyon, the check-in process was super smooth. The staff were friendly and welcoming, which made us feel right at home. They even offered us some pastries and water, which was a nice touch after our long journey. Overall, it was a hassle-free start to our stay, and I appreciated that they were ready to help with any questions we had. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room at Hôtel Mondial was cozy and clean, just what I needed after a long day of exploring Paris. The bathroom was a bit on the small side, but it had everything I needed, and the shower worked like a charm. No issues with water pressure. I appreciated the little amenities like the kettle for morning coffee. It made my stay feel a bit more homey. Location and surroundings. The location of Hôtel Mondial is pretty sweet. Nestled on a quiet street in the 9th arrondissement, it's just a short stroll to iconic spots like the Opéra Garnier and Galerie Lafayette. Plus, with the metro station just around the corner, I found it super easy to hop on and explore all of Paris, including the Louvre and Montmartre. It's the perfect base for anyone looking to soak in the Parisian vibe. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food at Hôtel Mondial, I had a pretty decent experience with their breakfast offerings. The buffet spread was a solid way to kick off my day in Paris, featuring a mix of tasty items that kept me fueled for exploring the city. I loved that they had both a full buffet option and an express breakfast for those mornings when I was in a hurry. The pastries were a highlight for me. Nothing beats a fresh croissant while soaking up that Parisian vibe. Though I did hear some guests mention that the selection could run low at times, I found the overall quality to be pretty good. Plus, the staff were super friendly and accommodating, making the breakfast setting feel welcoming. Overall, it was a nice way to start my mornings before heading out to tackle the sights. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like having a cozy little hideaway right in the heart of Paris. The hotel's location is perfect, just a short walk from the metro and surrounded by charming streets filled with restaurants and shops. I love that I could easily pop out for a croissant or head to the Louvre without any hassle. The staff were super friendly and always ready to help, which made me feel right at home. My room was clean and comfortable, though a bit on the small side, but honestly, I was hardly in there anyway. The free breakfast was a nice bonus, even if it could have been a bit more varied. I did notice the street could feel a little sketchy at night with some homeless folks around, but it didn't really bother me. Overall, it was a solid base for exploring the city, and I definitely recommend it for anyone looking for a good value in a great location. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Great location. I loved how close the hotel was to the metro and major attractions. It made exploring Paris super easy and fun. Friendly staff. The reception team was incredibly helpful and welcoming, making my stay feel more personal and enjoyable. Clean and comfortable rooms. My room was clean and the bed was super comfy. I appreciated the daily housekeeping too. Delicious breakfast. The breakfast spread was pretty good, especially for the price. It was a nice way to start my day before heading out to explore. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Small rooms. The rooms were a bit on the small side, which made it a little cramped, especially with luggage. But hey, I was mostly out and about, so it wasn't a huge deal for me. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8. So, would I stay here again? Honestly, I had a pretty solid experience at Hôtel Mondial. The location was perfect for exploring Paris, and the staff were super friendly and helpful. Sure, there were some quirks like the small rooms and occasional noise, but for the price and the overall vibe, I'd definitely consider coming back for another trip. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.